So, hi everyone, good afternoon to all. Today I'm going to show you the SuperHero app. Basically, this is my front end skill test 2 given by the Coding Ninja. And in this app, I'm just using the API to fetch the superheroes and trying to search that superhero inside my website. Okay, so let me go through with the website first, then we will discuss about the code, how I approach this. Let's get started. Okay, so basically if you see here, so this is my home page, the landing page of the website. So all the superheroes cards, okay, these are data has been fetched by the Marvel API. Okay, so I'm fetching the data from the Marvel API, and in front end I'm using the CSS and Bootstrap as well. Okay, so if I go to the home, click on the home button, it shows it. Let me refresh. Let me refresh this page. If you see that there is a loading bar. Okay, so it will take some time to load. So for that, I'm just okay. This is a home, and let me refresh once. And if you see, there is a loading circle. Okay, after that, there is a hover effect for all the cards. Okay, so now there is a feature, more details, and a heart shape. Basically this is for the favorite superheroes and this is for the more details of the superhero. Let me first click on the, so these are the already favorite superheroes which I can see here. Okay, so if I click on the heart, it will change the heart into red color. Okay, if I click once again, it will unmark that superhero as a favorite. Okay, so these are the superheroes, and if I show you once again, let me unmark this, so it will go. So now if I go to the favorites, okay, so it will show me the all the favorite superheroes here. Okay, so if I go to the home back, it will take some time to load, and you can see here superheroes, which is 7 superheroes. Okay, now if I click, now there is search bar over here. I can search any of the superhero. Okay, so let's suppose I am going to search the Captain America. So if I type Captain, so it will show me two. But after some, so if you some string, it will show me the Captain America. If I go back, it will show me the two. And if you see closely, after some time, it will show me the all the superhero which have C character in it. Okay, so after that, it will show me the whole. If the search bar is empty, then it will show me the whole the superheroes once again. So same goes to the favorites, but in this scenario, so I'm just searching the favorite superhero out of, okay. So if I search, let's suppose Beast, okay, so it will show me the Beast out of the favorites, okay, not of the whole. And it go back, it will show me the all the superheroes which have character B. Then if you go back, and it will show me all. So these are the things, okay. And let me show you more thing. And there is the same functionality. I have added more details for both all superheroes and favorite superhero. If I click on the more, okay, so it will redirect me to the character details page, and here you can see the character, and there is a little bit hover effect. Okay, so with the help of CSS, and there is feature. So now I'm also, you know, render the featured in comics details of the that character. So these are the all the comics, okay, in which the character is featured. And after that, there is a series. If you see here, okay. So and at the end there is the events, okay. And if I click on more detail, if I click, let's suppose I'm clicking on the more detail here, and if I click on more detail, so it will redirect me to the Marvel website for more details of that comic. Okay, so let's see. So there is a Marvel website. Okay, so let me show you one more. And if I go to the an event, let's suppose I'm going to the event of, okay, World War Hulk. Okay, let's see. And I'm clicking on it. So it will show me the all details. further details if you want to see. Okay, so this is my basic project. Okay, so let me walk through with the code, the concept, how I approach this problem, or how I build this problem. So if I go to my code, okay, so here is my code. So basically, I'm just structuring my project into two folders. So there is a asset folder in which we have CSS, JavaScript, and Favicon for my website. Okay, and there is a views. So I'm just taking the one index.html file outside the at the global, and the rest of are in the views folders. Okay, so it's for favorites and character details. So I'm using the Bootstrap CSS. So this is my home. Let me. This is my index.html file. So let me go through with the JavaScript part because rest of the things are easy. So there are four files. Okay, the first file, the app.js is basically for the home. The favorite JS for basically from the favorite homepage, and the common functionality, whatever the functionality which are common in all the pages, I'm just getting that functions inside the common functionality JS and export that function in that functions and import that function in the rest of the required files required by the files, and there is a character details for the character. So if I go to the app.js, so they are the functions. Okay, so I'm importing some function from the common functionality function. So they are spinner and all. So if I go start in initialize, so I'm doing add event listener. Okay, so there is a click or key up listener. So whenever key click happen, okay, and a key press in the search box, so it will trigger this event listener or event. Okay, and there is for the click scenario. So after that there is a save locally. So whenever I click on the star, I'm mark as a favorite. So it will store the three things of that character, ID, name, image in a local storage of the browser. So that's, and then there is a render superhero. So I'm just rendering the superhero and add that superhero into DOM. That's it. Okay. So this is the basic functionality of the app.js. And if I go to favorite.js, so basically I'm just fetching that values from the local storage of the browser. Okay, so now ID, character ID, name and image, and rendering that here. Okay, with the mark of favorites. And the common functionality, all the common function, let's suppose search heroes. Okay, so let's suppose save ID into session storage, because I'm using the session storage because let's suppose I want to uh, click on the more details. Okay, so it will redirect me to another page. But for that, but I should be display on that page, I need that character ID. For that I need to store that character ID, or we can say superhero ID, into session storage. Okay, so after that I can get that ID and fetch that data according to that superhero. Okay, so these are the common functionality, and there is a remove favorites. If I unmark, um, if I want to unmark the favorites, so I can. So there is a character. So there is a character JS. So in character JS, so I'm fetching the comics. If you see here, so firstly, initially, I'm just fetching the particular superhero with superhero ID. And the rest of the things are render the character details. So I'm fetching the series, events, and according to that, the comics. Okay, and after that, I'm just superhero mode. This is basically a common function. Okay, so every time I'm calling this, whenever I want to render the comics, if you see here, so whenever I want to add the series or comics, and the third one is events, so I'm just calling this function again and again, so that uh, I just refactor my code. So this is my basic approach. I hope you like it, guys. And if you like my work, just